Michael St. John at ringside along with my broadcast colleague Paul Adams and styling Shane Eaton doing some styling, but looks like Brickhouse Brown is going to take the style right away from him.
Absolutely, Michael. You see him out there grandstanding with the crowd, showing off this hot dog, and you see what he got for it. Brickhouse Brown's taken right over at the outset of this match.
No love lost between these two. Brickhouse Brown and Stylin' Shane Eaton have been going at it for several weeks here on MCW, and the war continues here tonight at the Fairgrounds Arena in Nashville, Tennessee, and now Stylin' Shane taking over. Very typical of this match, though, Paul. One will take over, beat the daylights out of the other one, and just when you think the match is over, here comes the other opponent.
No doubt, Michael, and I'll tell you another thing that you want to notice in this one. The guys like Shane Eaton that play up to the crowd around here and like to play by the rules, usually it might take them a little while to start using closed fists, but not in this one. Right from the get-go, Shane Eaton's in there with not only with a closed fist, but his fist is also taped up, if you'll notice.
I believe the crowd here at the Fairgrounds Arena a bit shocked about how this match got underway, as it looked like we were going to have some kind of introduction, and the introduction was just a Pier 6 between Brickhouse and Stylin' Shane, and look at that high-risk maneuver off the top rope onto the floor.
No doubt, right off the bat, Michael, and the only thing that got introduced to Stylin' Shane Eaton right there at the onset of this match was a couple of boots to the midsection from Brickhouse Brown. Now you see them are going right in through the crowd that you were talking about.
Well, this is a street fight, and it's just a brawl, and that's how these two men have gone after each other. There has not been a wrestling match between the two. Brickhouse Brown was upset by Stylin' Shane Eaton in a recent match and is quite upset about it. Stylin' Shane said, hey, I did it to you once, I can do it again. And look at this, Brickhouse taking him right into the chain link fence.
Well, absolutely, it's going to be brutal, Michael. And you're talking about Shane Eaton scoring an upset victory over Brickhouse Brown. Let me tell you something. You know, Bob Uecker once hit a home run off of Sandy Koufax, so anything could happen. That don't mean that Bob Uecker was a great baseball player, and it certainly don't mean that Shane Eaton's more talented in the wrestling ring or in a street fight, which they've got a lot of those coming up around this area in MCW, as Brickhouse Brown.
Boy, you talk about a brawl. This has just turned into, it's totally out of hand. The referee trying to separate the two men. That's going to be impossible. They have both gone to each other tooth and nail before, and they have not let up in this match. And look, just as you thought Shane Eaton had the worst for wear, here he leads Brickhouse Brown back to the ring, gives him a little shot to the eye, and look at this, Brickhouse going to take him right into the pole.
Imagine what's going to happen, Michael. Now, this is just a regular match. It's supposed to be contested under regular wrestling rules where you need to score a 1-2-3 count in the middle of the ring to win it. Imagine what's going to happen when these two go at it in a street fight.
Security over there. Now they're down the other aisle. Whoa! Going downstairs. Brickhouse Brown raising the elevator from the floor and now kicking away at Stylin' Shane. And Stylin' Shane, he is hurt. Without a doubt, this young man is hurt.
And I'll tell you what, Michael, that's exactly what he gets. You know, week after week after week here in MCW, this Shane Eaton was no doubt the Clarence Thomas of professional wrestling, harassing Princess D, and that is not something at all, Michael, that Brickhouse Brown took lightly.
Of course, Paul Adam alluding to the fact that Princess D has made a big deal over the rumor or supposed action of Shane Eaton sending her quote-unquote love letters. And quite frankly, I haven't seen evidence of any of that. I think that's sort of a figment of Princess D's imagination. Brickhouse Brown, though, taking this fight to Stylin' Shane. Whether that lit the fuse in this controversy, in this battle or not, the fact of the matter is you've got two young athletes right now just giving it their all and going after each other just like they would in a street.
Absolutely, and just like in the street, Brickhouse Brown is the one with the advantage in this match. You see what he's doing? He's working over Shane Eaton right now. He's got the decided advantage, as a matter of fact, in this one. It looks like he's going to go to work on the leg right there.
You don't want to get into a street fight with a man who knows how to street fight. And I have seen Brickhouse Brown in action. He is a street fighter from the word go. Stylin' Shane Eaton, I'll be honest with you, he has given quite a compliment of himself and his wrestling prowess or his fighting prowess in staying toe-to-toe with Brickhouse Brown. But right now, Brickhouse has Shane Eaton worse to wear.
Well, I don't know if it's really his fighting prowess or his wrestling talent and skill or anything like that. You know, he's all upset, crying and whining. There's a bunch of tears in his beers over the fact that Brickhouse Brown got in there and pile drove Shannon Eaton, Shane's sister.
Right now, Brickhouse Brown going for the back body drop. Shane Eaton up and over. Brickhouse, kicking downstairs again. Bulldogs him down. And that incident over the pile driving of Shane Eaton's sister, I got to tell you, Paul Adams, I made the comment here on wrestling a few weeks ago here on MCW. Here's a pinfall. 1, 2, almost a 3. it was probably the most dastardly and cowardly act I've ever seen in the world of professional wrestling.
Well, whatever, Michael. But I'll tell you what, I don't even think Brickhouse was looking to score a 3 count right there. He's just looking to punish this guy because this guy, you know what he is? He's a wise guy. Comes out here and hits on Princess D and all that stuff. But I'll tell you what, not only is Brickhouse an accomplished fighter as far as these street fights they got coming up going is concerned, he is a wrestler. He is quite possibly the most all-around talented wrestler in this organization.
Styling Shane Eaton suffering the effects of Brickhouse Brown's continual downstairs maneuvers, if you would, in this match. And now Brickhouse just launching him out to the floor here at the Fairgrounds Arena. Again, I think the fans are really shocked. They're voicing their opinion of this match, but I think they're really shocked over the action, the violent nature of this street fight.
Well, they shouldn't be shocked, Michael, because these people around here, most of them in that crowd, they're all family, they're all related. It's like one big Incest Fest 98 out there at the Nashville Fairgrounds every Saturday. And I'll tell you what, they like to say how, well, you know, my next of kin is so important to me and all this stuff. They shouldn't be surprised that Shane Eaton has taken exception to the way that Brickhouse Brown manhandled his sister.
Well, right now, Shane Eaton doing the do to Brickhouse Brown. What's good for the goose is good for the Brickhouse Brown. And here comes Shane. Now he's pounding. Look at this, a drop kick right on the floor. Brickhouse kicked back toward the dressing room. And I got to tell you, this match has been out of hand from the opening bell. Well, there wasn't even an opening bell. They have fought in the bleachers. They have fought in the chairs. They fought on the floor. Part of the match, yes, actually has been into the ring. But this match has just been literally all over the place here today to start out our action on MCW. And I got news for you. I don't see anything being settled here. These two have a lot to settle, but these two are just fighting it out right here, right now. And I see this battle continuing and going on and on and on.
Well, there's no doubt, because I'm not sure what it's going to take for Brickhouse Brown to be satisfied, and I'm not sure what it's going to take for Shane Eaton to be satisfied. You know, Brickhouse don't want this Shane Eaton looking at his woman, Princess D. Wait, now.
Here's a pin, 1, 2, and oh, whoa, look at this. Brickhouse Brown at the last moment loops the ropes, 1, 2, and Shane Eaton unable to hold him down for that 3rd count. A couple of near pins for Shane Eaton, but Brickhouse Brown jabbed the eyes and broke the pin count.
Yeah, well, I was telling you how Brickhouse is talented all around. He can wrestle, he can brawl, he can do it all. And he had his chance there to get a quick rest by putting his foot on the rope and taking a 2 count. That's exactly what he did. Now you see Shane Eaton taking back over to power slam right there. It looks like he's going to go for a cover.
He's got him again, and again, Brickhouse Brown rakes at the eyes. And that breaks the count. Paul, I got to say, Brickhouse Brown is one of the most accomplished wrestlers when it comes. Look at this. He rammed Shane Eaton right into the referee. I was going to say that his ring savvy is probably as good as it comes. And right there, you seeing him use the position of the referee to his advantage.
What are you talking about? What I seen right there is that Shane Eaton taking a cheap shot at that poor referee, Briscoe. Now he's just about knocked out. He might have knocked that right eye of his straight, for God's sake.
Well, right now, Shane Eaton trying to arouse the referee. And in the meantime, Brickhouse Brown has brought a chair into the ring. Hold on. Shane Eaton receiving a kick to the kidney. Brickhouse Brown, Russian leg sweep, and down goes Shane Eaton. The small of the back across that metal chair. And that obviously took a lot out of this young star.
That's it. Take a seat, Shane Eaton. Take a seat.
There's the cover by Brickhouse Brown, but the referee, he's out on his feet. He's literally trying to pull himself up.
Hey, there's Chris Michaels.
What is he? Chris Michaels has come in. He's off the top rope with the elbow to the back of
Now, what is Michaels doing down here in the ring? Michael St. John, I want you to call this. Michaels ran in and interfered right there. That should be a disqualification.
The fans love it. The referee is counting 1, 2, 3. That's it. Shane Eaton's going to get the victory.
Well, that's a bunch of... Now, I'm telling you, there's going to be hell to pay when Brickhouse Brown gets a hold of this Shane Eaton. And I'm telling you what, if Andy Anderson gets a hold of that Chris Michaels, he's going to have problems too.
You could be right, Paul Adams, but I got news. Well, wait a minute. Here comes referee Gene Johnson into the ring from the dressing room. He's talking to referee Briscoe. Well, what is this? There's a discussion there.
Yeah, I think Gene's trying to tell him what happened there because that Michaels interfered in the match. That's what's going on.
Well, there's a confrontation now between the 2 referees. One referee, there you see Briscoe giving the match to Shane Eaton. Whoa. Oh, now come on. Gene Johnson has just awarded Brickhouse Brown the match.
Yeah, Briscoe's over there lying and Eaton is swearing to it. And Gene Johnson right there is trying to tell these people the rightful winner is Brickhouse Brown.
That's not right. That's not right. The pin occurred in the ring, and the winner was Shane Eaton. Despite what happened, Shane Eaton got the pin. Here's promoter Bert Prentice coming to ringside, and Shane Eaton coming to the floor. Boy, what a controversy there. The promoter raises the hand of Shane Eaton, and I got news for you, Paul. This ain't over.